The hills, in fact, do have eyes.
I'm inbred.
Bro.
No, no, not me, Chad. I'm just talking about these people online. They're talking about you got stupid. Okay, okay. Apparently, there's a lot of people that are online talking about they're inbred. Their parents are siblings, which to me is sickening.
Yep.
But apparently, there's a growing trend of people talking about their experience being inbred.
Hey guys, I'm inbred.
Honestly, I can kind of see it.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
can kind of see it. You know what I mean? Like between the teeth, the really skinny eyebrows, the hair.
The mullet,
It's,
yeah.
it's kind of giving like wolf girl vibes. Y'all ever, chat, put it one in the chat. Did you have a wolf girl at your school or like a horse girl? Kind of looks like her.
I just wanted to talk about my experience. No one in school believed me. I also would tell everyone in elementary school because I thought it was cool that my my parents were siblings.
Bruh. Gross.
What in the Alabama shit? I bet her parents are the two front singers.
Hold on. I gotta really kind of all right. So I know a lot of people say like motherfuckers from Alabama are like inbred and all this. Honestly, the hills have eyes. This is a different story, right? The story that nobody really wants to talk about, at least not in the not in the past, but nowadays it has to do with Islamic countries, right? So the hills that in fact have eyes on a greater scale than anywhere else in America or pretty much anywhere else in the world, or places like Somalia and Yemen and Lebanon and pretty much every Islamic country where they fuck the shit out of their cousins and have a retarded amount of kids that are all retarded, mostly, allegedly. However the fuck you want to word that, I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, you fuck a lot. I don't really care either. Yeah. That's where the hills have eyes.
The male, they're the two vocalists of the Alabama Shakes.
Until fifth grade, my teacher pulled me aside and she was like, I don't think you should be telling people this. Nothing really bad happened. It's actually like it's not that common. It takes a long time for like the inbred characteristics to start coming out. Growing up as a
Oh, you mean like the 1400 years of inbreeding in Islamic countries? Yeah. That's why you got like the rat people of Pakistan and all that shit. That's a thing. You can go ahead and search engine the fuck out of that. You'll find it. But I was about to say something diabolical. I'm just gonna continue this video.
in town in New Mexico. I won't tell you guys what town I grew up in. People would throw rocks at me a lot. I said that a lot of people knew it was common, and I would tell people in elementary school, which is true. But then when we started getting the internet, they learned that it's wrong.
Yeah.
So they started throwing rocks.
Yeah, you're not supposed to buck your sister, dude. Are we?
Hey, but I've heard this thing before. They said nothing says loving like butt fucking your cousin. So anyway,
For real right now?
That mean we got egged a lot. Sometimes we would scrape up the eggs and use them and cook them if we got it early enough.
What?
My parents were obviously crazy. My mom, she would mop the kitchen floor with boiling hot water, but she had to do it barefoot to make sure that it was accurately hot.
Bruh.
That's weird.
I'll be 100%
Yeah, that's really, really weird.
Mm-hmm.
That your mom mopped with bare feet with boiling hot water. And this is just the beginning, chat. Like there's some seriously weird things going on in people that I didn't know there was as many inbred people as there are.
A story time about how my inbred parents met. My mom, she was working at the diner, and my dad came in after a hunting day. They didn't know they were related for a really long time.
That
They
changes
started
something.
dating before they even knew they were related. So
But
if
still
that
gross.
helps a little bit. They were also
I mean, I'll be honest. She looks like the product of inbred. Like the hair's crazy, the weird tattoos. You know what I mean? Like the shoe fits, and so she is wearing it.
super religious. So
I'm really surprised there's no septum ring or hairy armpits. She really threw me off guard with that.
they always
Fair.
quoted Adam and Eve when we would talk about really anything about reproduction. My brother and I, we would ask a lot of questions about how we got here. because we didn't have our stereotypical family dynamic. Like, we would go to people's houses and it would be different, you know? Anyway, they would say, we should abide by the Bible and follow in Adam and Eve's footsteps.
Bruh.
Jesus, I say that.
I was a little
I don't think Jesus said "buck your sister." I mean, maybe he did. I'm not sure what passage it was where he said that. You know what I'm saying, Chad? Like, I don't know exactly what passage. You know, was it Leviticus 5:9? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm inbred, but I don't think a lot of people talk about this topic. Yes, yes, yes. My mom and dad are siblings. I think they're kind of proud of it too. I come from a small town, and people don't really say anything. But I don't have like the slow traits like some people have that's been inbred.
You sure about that?
You're a liar. I think it takes
I'm seeing that piercing in the middle of your eyes. That's telling me you're a tad slow.
a long time of inbredness for those.
So that's a bridge piercing, right? So what that piercing is effectively doing is bridging the gap between the two brain cells that he was born with. So, we have to be fair. He's obviously disabled. It is what it is.
Trees to start coming out, but I'm here if anybody want to ask me any questions. Oh, and yeah, my mom and dad, they are still together. Still doing that nasty shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard that.
That is gross. They're
Yeah,
still together?
Terrible.
I don't know about you guys, but I am really surprised that this is even a thing. I was told my parents weren't cousins. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Big
But I was born with
What
webbed
the
toes.
fuck?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, they was cousins.
My
Yep.
grandmother had webbed toes.
Bruh.
Am I inbred?
Nah, probably not.
Okay, alright, I gotta look this up. Is webbed toes a sign of inbreeding? Oh, thank God. Webbed toes are primarily a genetic trait often running in families, but not necessarily a sign of inbreeding. Whew! Thank God! I thought there for a second I was inbred, chat!
Right.
Oh my God! Because my grandmother had webbed feet. She had duck feet.
Damn.
Could swim like a mug.
I
You know what I
bet.
mean? So I don't know if this is necessarily a trait of being inbred, but good Lord, goodness gracious.
Big back.
Wow,
Yeah, at least we
yeah,
know
the
she can
inbred.
float.
Webbed feet, but I was born with webbed toes. Whoa. Oh whoa. Yikes! Oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh, someone asked this the other day. So, like,
bro, what is going on with this guy? Is he a brunette? Is he wearing makeup? Is this dude albino?
I think
Is
you
that a
can see that,
concept?
right? Like, I
We
might
can't see
have
it, Brody.
pretty eyes. Thank you.
I don't
Because
think anybody said that.
I am inbred,
Oh.
which might surprise people, but also might not surprise people since I have.
What really surprises me is you went to your closet and put that fit on. Oh my God! So I'm sorry, chat. This is what I. You guys got to tell me what I'm not showing you.
Which
Okay.
might surprise people, but also might not surprise people since I have all of these disorders.
You got eyeliner
But-
on though. That's a whole ass
My
different
father
disorder.
actually has dark eyes like me, and he has a blue ring around his eye, and we think that's because his side of the family is inbred, and in the best way possible. So, like, you know how royal families.
The best way possible to be inbred,
Yeah.
brother, man. Even King Tut was a cripple. Who cares if you're royalty? You're bucking your cousins or sister.
They're like, oh, we're not gonna breed with
True.
anyone. Like, ill. We want to keep the race pure. I guess that's like what their mentality was when they came from Spain. They were like, oh, we don't want to breed with these peasants in LA. Like, let's just keep amongst ourselves. And then I became.
Dad,
I mean, he's not necessarily bad looking. It's an odd build. It's a very weird archetype. It's one of those, like, those characters you build on a new game where it's like, build your character and you just build something that looks absolutely ridiculous. That's kind of what he looked like to me.
You were way more charitable than I would have been, dog. But, fair enough, fair enough. I know you like to try to be polite.
In biology, we learned that people with ginger hair and blue eyes are a product of inbreeding.
What?
like somewhere down the family tree.
That
I'm
ain't
not
true
trying
at
to
all.
be weird. For real, you're beautiful. I just thought of it.
Let me quickly clarify before someone starts to run with it, because I know how the internet is. This is not in my immediate family. It's like my ancestor generations on generations ago. But
Okay.
it is true. It is true that
I don't know what it is, but her face just likes it just looks like it's in lowercase. I don't know any other way to put it.
everyone with red hair leads back
Oh, you mean like she had like a fucking sword fight with a vacuum cleaner and it just never went away? Right there at the lip region? Yeah, that one? Yeah.
to one person who had a mutated gene due to inbreeding. Same with blue eyes. So I'm like doubly
Bro,
mutated.
what are these nails? How do you wipe your butt with that?
I don't know where she
Like I'm like
Jars of peanut butter. Hate to see her coming.
backwards as hell. Damn near an alien. But yeah, it's weird to think that if everyone was just normal with their cousins and didn't do that crazy shit, that like I wouldn't look the way I look.
You were dumb.
It's weird. But yeah, doesn't do too well for the accusations and stereotypes that my people already get.
Why are you rubbing your
No,
titties?
I
It's
think
weird.
it's the nails. The nails and the weird lips is a kind of a weird giveaway here. You
Yeah.
won't believe what causes this.
Why, this week I have found out that red hair is not only a sign of inbreeding, blue eyes is also a sign of
What?
inbreeding due to the mutated gene. Also, these pinky fingers, the way they bend out like that, that is a sign of inbreeding, my friend. So if you look
Wait. Am I inbred? Oh my god. I'm inbred.
down at your hands and your pinky
I'm
fingers
inbred. I'm in meat.
are bending outwards like this, I hate to tell you, but you potentially may come from a family of ancestors that are inbreeding. Have a look at your family tree, have a little think
So
about
fucking
what
dumb.
that's
I looked at my family tree and it was a wreath. I was like, that gum, we're all related.
all about.
I'm just kidding though, but for real though, my dildo chat, wouldn't that be funny? Her pinkies are a little sus.
I just found out that this is because of inbreeding. That's what it
It sounds like she's retarded. Her family partook in breeding, and she's trying to use that as cope, just to say that it's like long down the line. Yeah, that's wild. That's fucking wild. Incredibly retarded.
what it is. So I'm a triple threat here. We've got the mutated MC1R gene, which is due to inbreeding for the hair. We've got the blue eyes, which is also the mutated gene. And of course, to top it all off, the bent out pinky fingers. Thank you so much, ancestors, who I hopefully don't know. Okay.
So, to be fair, my finger got hit with a bandsaw, so I don't even know how to check this shit.
Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for all these mutations.
Ancestors protect.
That is so weird. I didn't know there were all these different mutations for inbreeding. I don't know if you guys have seen the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. It's an inbred family, I believe, in West Virginia,
Gross.
and this is a product of this is the most inbred family in America.
It's a new child.
And it's alarming how messed up it is. I saw somebody break down their family tree, and it's very suspect.
Who's the little baby?
Damn.
Mom.
Hey, how are you?
My name's Brian. I'm my grandson. The lively blue-eyed baby was filmed spending time with his great-grandparents in West Virginia.
What's his name? Braxton.
The Whitakers, who suffered from mysterious physical and mental abnormalities, reportedly derived from the set of identical twins, Henry and
The
John.
Wild and Wonderful Whitakers of West Virginia.
According to the Daily Mail, Henry had a son and John had a daughter who fell in love and had kids together.
I'm late. You're right.
Bro, this reminds me of the. Have you guys seen the Hills Have Eyes or Wrong Turn?
Yes!
That's what this reminds me of.
The condition of their modern-day offspring could be caused by genetic defects triggered by inbreeding.
What are you working on?
Ray is among the most severely affected and can only communicate by grunts.
Hey, we're gonna have some fun today.
Damn.
This is a very sad situation of what's termed America's most inbred family. Evidently, two identical twins from West Virginia had kids who then got married to each other
Two identical twins, brother.
and had kids of their own.
fuck?
Being that they were first cousins, they already had a very high likelihood of genetic abnormalities, but because their dads were both identical twins, this made their genetic makeup even more similar, producing some
Okay, they was cousins, but okay, I got it.
very rare genetic anomalies. Many of us have genetic abnormalities that we don't even know about because we get one chromosome from our mom, one from our dad. The chances they both have the same genetic abnormality in a particular gene is quite small. For this family, though, because the parents each have one set of identical chromosomes in them, that makes their chances of having an anomaly way higher.
Yeah.
Such a sad situation overall, especially with the choices of two individuals impacting so many other lives. This son is so severely affected he can only communicate in grunts.
Hey, we're gonna have some fun today.
Jeez. Yeah, I showed Cass that. She's like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought inbreeding wasn't even a thing anymore. Yeah, it's still a thing. Clearly.
When I was like 12, 13, my mom was like,
Are we surprised though? Like that these inbred people have like piercings on their faces and crazy hair, and I mean it kind of checks out.
hey, you're moving with your dad. I didn't really live with my dad for very long in my life because he was in the army and my mom weren't getting along. Like,
Yeah, dude, nothing better than having a dunkle. You know what I mean? My dad's my uncle, you know, or a druther. You know, my dad's my brother and my uncle a dunkle.
it's kind of like a new experience for me. Like around this time, I started like having horrendous leg problems. Like I was getting Charlie horses every night, and it wasn't because I had like low.
It might have been from the weight, honey.
Probably.
You know, you're not supposed to eat 5 bags of Cheetos and sit around the house all day. You're supposed to move around a little bit. You might have been getting Charlie horses because you're not in shape. I mean, technically, round is a shape. But, yeah, I could think of a couple other reasons why you're getting Charlie horses.
Cats and everything. Like I was eating bananas, I was drinking my milk, like I was doing anything. It got to the point that I was
Were
like,
you exercising, though?
like just going numb and dropping, collapsing. And of course my dad was like, yo, what the this isn't okay, let's go get you checked out, let's go to a doctor. So we went to my family doctor and he had absolutely no idea. He ran blood tests, he did x-rays, he did everything. He was just like, we gotta send you somewhere else, somewhere like a specialist. Anyways, like they were doing x-rays, they were doing blood work, and like everything was coming back normal. I had to go through physical therapy for like 6 to 12 weeks. I can't remember, it was a long time ago. And like all my doctors were like, what the? And like I had to go get ultrasounds on my legs, like all this scary shit. As a 13-year-old, like I was freaking the f out. Like I wanted to know what was wrong with me. Like I was missing school because I was in so much pain. And there was one night I remember waking up and my entire leg was in just agonizing pain. I went to stand up and I collapsed and I threw up all over the floor because I was in so much pain. And my dad was just like, what the? But at the same time, I didn't notice this before, but now that I think back to it, my dad kind of knew. My dad kind of knew, and I don't think he wanted to know, but he knew, and he felt bad. So about a year into it, it was starting to get like seriously ridiculous. Like we tried shock therapy, we tried regular therapy, we did steroids. Like I was just in constant pain all the time, and they just couldn't figure it out. At one point, I had to put like bandages on my knees to correct them, and because my kneecaps were like, the doctor told me my cartilage in my knees was almost gone, like completely gone. And as like a child, I was just like, oh, okay. And then another specialist was like, yeah, your growth plates are messed up, they're not where they need to be, your muscles are stretching too much, your bones are growing, but your muscles aren't. Like all this crazy shit was going on, and I was like, how the f can I process this? So all my life, my mom had kind of like mentioned inbreeding, but I didn't think nothing of it because my mom and my grandparents just didn't get along, so I thought she was just being angry. They decided they were going to send me about 2 to 3 hours, like out of town. I don't think we went out of state. I can't remember exactly where it was, to go see this like super specialist guy, and he flat out was just like, look, kid, you're going to be stuck like this for the rest of your life. You're going to be in chronic pain the rest of your life. We can do surgery to fix your knees and readjust your legs, but you're going to have to get it done every 2 years. Like, you're just going to be stuck like this. You're going to be in pain forever. You're going to have to learn how to live with it. And as a 13-year-old, almost 14, like, that's devastating. Hearing that I'm going to be stuck like this. And he also mentioned that maybe one day I'm going to be put in a wheelchair. And I was just like,
dang.
But what was fishy is that my Nana had never gone to any of my appointments, but all of a sudden she wanted to go to this one. Well, I had another appointment set up with him, and I went home, and I started talking to my mom about it, which I haven't talked to her really much at all about it, because, you know, we're on good terms. Now,
Because your mom's your sister.
I forgot to mention that while I was at the appointment with my Nana, she kept talking over the doctor's shit, going, oh, I have those problems too, she's fine, that just runs in the family, da-da-da-da. The doctor was clearly annoyed. He was just like, there's something wrong with you. we gotta figure it out. And that's when the wheels started turning. That's when I went and talked to my mom. And immediately my mom was just like, inbred. That's a thing. And I was just like, so I went to my dad to confirm it, and my dad was like, yeah. I was like, how bad? My mom and a bunch of other family members have always said second cousins. My dad hinted at first.
Damn.
God.
So I brought it up to the doctor, and this man just,
But there's a simple explanation for this.
yeah, bitch, that's probably it.
So, your parents did the nasty and the pasty, and that past nastification is exactly why your knees are fucked up. Crazy work. It's almost like that was obvious.
Oh.
Basically how I'm doing now. I, shortly after that, just kind of stopped going to doctor's appointments because doctors, just kind of were like, yeah, bro, it's what it is. And at the time, me being as young as I was, I fell into a deep depression. Like, it took me bad. I was like, wow, I'm disgusting. I don't
Yeah, yeah, I mean, hey, I feel bad for roasting the girl because none of that's her fault. That's her dirty parents, bro.
Facts.
The fact that people are doing that is insane to me. That's so gross.
Hey, but you know what? That pink hair and that gross ass like side shaved shit, that was her fault. She did the whole brain cancer haircut. She did do that. That was her choice. But yeah, the rest of the shit, no. It's not her fault. She's retarded.
Bucking your own family members? Like, haven't we known for hundreds of years that's a bad thing and people are doing it? Like, shame on the people from Alabama doing that, you know? I've seen some stuff from Alabama like, hey, it's my sister, man. You know, oh, God, it's so gross. I got pregnant by my grandma's husband.
Bro, you say that shit, man. You're gonna get clipped out of context. Anyway.
Wait a minute. Your grandfather?
The bar having a drink and I see this fine ass middle aged nigga walking up.
What?
Mind you, I'm already tipsy. Mind you, I've been into older dudes. But never in a million years I think this man was my grandma's husband. Okay, let me make it make sense. I met my father for the first time when I was 10 years old. Met my grandma 2 years after that. I'll go over there as a kid, visit my grandma, visit my father. I didn't know much about her, but I always knew she was married, but I knew that her and her husband was not together. She always said it. Always planning on getting a divorce, but they never got through to it. So like I said, I'm in the bar, I'm having a great old time. Like, I'm drunk, I'm feeling it. And this old nigga approached me. Now, mind you, he ain't no average old nigga. Like, he looks good. I'm talking about gold on. Like, he's smelling good, looking fresh. Like, it's giving about 40, 45, you know. I don't think he was over 50 at all. If he was, I couldn't tell. So he walks up to me. He like, what you drinking? I gagged. I'm like, wait. Who fine ass granddaddy is this talking to me? But he basically bought me a drink if you get to talking. And the nigga is charming as, like, he's very charming.
I think you're wrong in the eye. Watch your mouth.
Hold on, am I the only one that sees the baby hair shit up there, like an extra set of eyebrows? Just like, am I the only fucking one here? I don't know, whatever.
So, long story short, I give him my number. And when I'm drunk, I be going, not gonna lie. Not saying it's cute, don't be like me.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yep.
But I be going when I'm drunk. I be, like, you know, that's why I drink it.
She be throat goating. She be riding that pen.
In the house. But anyways, so yeah, we exchanged numbers. He brought me a few drinks and I went home. Now, when I went home, it was late. And I was real lonely, like, just drunk and lonely literally. So I remember that I had the nigga number. So I called him, told him to come over. And we did our one, like, you feel me, like, we did that, and it was good, I had a great time. I don't know what it is about me, but, like, it's my link a dude, like, it's never like, okay, we're going to hook up one night, and then it's just going to be good, like, nah, I get what to do, and they keep me, I'm stuck. It always happened, like, so it went from that, so I was seeing him every night. I basically ended up pregnant.
Bruh.
So, yeah, I'm very happy at this point, like, I had no kids, like, I was happy as hell, mind you, I was having a little girl. And my whole family was so happy for me, even my grandmother. But shit got sticky at my gender reveal.
Getting sticky!
That my baby daddy / my grandma husband attended. Yeah, to the point where I didn't even get to know my baby gender reveal at the gender reveal because the shit got too crazy, bitch. I had to get canceled. So like I said, I invited my grandma because I'm not knowing that this is her husband. I'm not knowing that at all. He never even told me that he was married or nothing. So me and my baby posted up. Like, we taking pictures from my belly. I'm on his lap. Like, everything is all good until my grandma comes through the door with my dad. Yeah, when I say the look on my grandma's face was so disgusting, like I was so confused. I'm like, okay, I'm pregnant. I look beautiful. Why are you looking like this? She gonna say, little bitch, you pregnant by my husband? Girl, so I look around because I'm like, ain't no, she's what? Little fast little bitch. Did I know that?
Now, hold on. The fuck? Alright, so how old is your grandma's husband? Is he I mean, how in the fuck is he still viable to have children? That's wild to me. Like, y'all got busy to the fact that he was, like, probably in his mid-40s. Your grandma's in your mid-40s? Alright, never mind.
That she's talking to me. And then my dad charges at her husband, which is my baby daddy now, because he knows the nigga. And y'all, my grandma was trying to fight me while I was pregnant. I'm talking about hitting me, throwing blows at me while I was pregnant. The lady did not care. But I'm not gonna lie, I have a bad temper, so like all grandma aside, like I couldn't take nobody putting their hands on me, so I pushed her cleaning the floor and she couldn't get up. Now at this time her husband had ran out of the baby shower. He ran, my dad is chasing after him. I know I hate long videos, y'all. We're gonna end this right here. Follow me for part 2.
Oh my! I don't even know what to say. Bro, what happened to people, man? Well, what's going on with this? Oh my God! Let's just look up some inbred Alabama shake stuff. This is crazy to me, bro. This is crazy to me. I can't believe some of this stuff. This is wild. Like,
bro, no, it has to be real though, because there's no reason that somebody would post their L that fucking hard on the internet unless it was real. But even then, I still don't understand that shit.
the facts that people are talking about this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And repping it online. Chad, do you know anybody that's inbred? You know anybody that's inbred?
Nope. Nope.
Loki, isn't this insane? Won't they do? He's not going to get a treat today because he just ate. And we went to the vet, and apparently Loki is a... Big back. He's on a little bit of a diet right now. So they said he's been gaining a lot of weight. I'm like, okay, well, I've been recording a lot of videos. So... Oh, man. Alright, so let's see here. Y'all know I love these, so let's switch gears just a little bit. Oh my God.
You really are a fat bastard.
Wearing a straight up bed sheet. Finish her. Feel bad for the chassis of that car.
I am addicted to working out.
Boy!
You're a
No,
liar.
cap.
You're addicted to eating out, not working out.
So we are going to go to a Pilates class. Let's go.
Bruh.
Wait. That's working out?
That ain't working out, dog.
You're doing like you just did like 10 sets of...
Won't they do?
Yeah, I mean, what is that? You're barely even moving.
No.
How is that working out?
What
are you
fuck
doing?
is that?
It's just 10 minutes of you laying down. You would have been better off walking. How is this work? Oh my God, the blob!
Yeah, no, we don't need to see that.
How is that working out? You're not working out at all.
My booty tonight, I was literally shaking. I'm still like a little bit shaky. But we're also
That's diabetes.
solidifying some deets for a Pilates class with me. So if you guys want to join me, please let me know. And I will make sure that you are first on the list for tickets. I love you guys so much.
A Pilates class with you? You sure? You should take the I out of that and just call it a plates class. Show us how to clean those plates, you know what I mean? That is insane to me.
That was wild.
What is even going on, bro? Too much internet. Okay, I saw this and was like, chat, you guys would appreciate this. I came, I saw, I conquered.
What
Dude,
the
he made a
fuck?
straight up Super Saiyan Goku out of banana.
That's a trip.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, respect, honestly.
I saw this and was just thinking, man, this kind of goes in line with how sick people are. PSA to HIV negative people.
I'm HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive.
Okay.
Disclosure is my choice.
Oh, disclosure. Isn't it a felony to give somebody HIV willingly?
No, it's one of those like, yeah. I don't think I cut the brakes on your car, but you know, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's fucking dirty. Don't ever do that shit to people.
I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me.
Yoink, Scooby.
She's a runner, she's a track star. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date.
You
That I
do.
need to disclose before I kiss somebody.
Yep.
You should, dude.
Yeah.
This is the
Gross.
craziest one. Before I even tell them my name.
Yeah, you can tell them your name. Be like, hey, my name's Runner, and I have HIV. I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah, you need to have like HIV tattooed on the side of your fucking head because that's incurable, and you don't need to give somebody autoimmune disease to the point where they, the life expectancy on average, at least in the late 90s, was somewhere around like 18 years max, even for millionaires. I think the only one that actually survived was it Mike Magic Johnson or some shit? Yeah, no, you're an evil, diabolical bitch if you think that it's not hold on, no, actually fuck you. Fuck all the way off. You probably need to be put in prison.
It's not happening. I don't think that it's my responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive.
You don't think it's your responsibility to not get HIV?
Yeah.
Of course you don't think that.
If they are treating me as if I'm not. Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not.
What?
Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you...
Wait, are you...
You just literally said they have to or you have to prove it to them. What the fuck? That's called full disclosure. It'd be the same thing if you were born with a penis and decided to turn your cock into a sock. I'm sorry, it's important to let motherfuckers know. Because most men that you're going to run into are straight. So, anyway. Shut the fuck up. Be honest.
You trying to give us a life lesson when you are the one that has HIV?
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
You're the one that's been kissing people. Clearly,
Gross.
you're the one that's been bucking people. And you're trying to give us a moral lesson? You're the last one I'm going to listen to.
just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you...
Wait a minute. But you literally did that, dude. Stupid. What are you talking about?
Yep.
That's like somebody that's a burn victim saying, don't get too close to fires. Like, well, dude, you should have listened to yourself.
Just met.
Yeah, you got cum dumpstered in when fucking they had the IV, the HIV and shit. You got cum dumpstered in. You had the ability to, not have that happen, and then you let it happen. Strange work. Insane work, even. Yeah. Permanent, deadly kind of work. You fucked up. Hopefully nobody else finds out, and I'm glad that she actually posted this shit on fucking Instagram, so that way everybody knows that she's HIV positive, and so she can't corrupt anyone else's fucking blood.
You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your
I mean, honestly, sticking your pee-pee in a hole in the wall, you probably won't get HIV.
inside of me
Yeah, you're
without
probably right
any
about
kind
that.
of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go...
It's not a question a lot of guys ask. Yeah, so, what's your favorite color? Where are you from? What do you like to do? Are you HIV positive? I don't know if I've ever asked a woman that.
Nope, you shouldn't have to.
Maybe,
You should never have to.
Maybe if I got back in the dating market, I would. But Chad, is that one of the questions you ask? Hey, are you HIV positive? Guys are asking that.
Get tested together if you want to take the next step. Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby. That is not my responsibility.
It is.
Of course, nothing's your responsibility. That's why you have HIV.
And I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, love you. Bye.
Love it. Victim mentality, no accountability. You have to love it.
Fact.
You have to love it.
Gross.
You just have to love it. Everybody can't work.
Y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but sometimes it's illogical for people on government assistance to get a job.
You gotta love it. The freeloading Olympics. She's winning gold.
Just because somebody is able-bodied does not mean that they're able to work. Because you have to look at it from a stance of survival.
Bitch.
If I'm getting Section 8, if I'm getting food stamps, if I'm getting all my needs met on government assistance, what do I stand to lose if I go get a job and they start cutting my aid?
You could make more money and maybe live in a better place. Have the autonomy to not suckle on the teat of the government.
Yep.
Those are some things. Maybe.
And also, not being incredibly fucking disrespectful to the people that work their ass off for your lazy ass to get a bunch of free shit while you have 17,000 baby daddies. No. No. We have no reason to support your lazy ass. And yeah, septic thing, Riri. Yes. Blech. ring theory undefeated. Holy motherfucking shnikes.
Maybe be a tax-paying citizen, helping out your community more instead of just leeching off the government and being a parasite.
Now I'm homeless. Now I can't
Good.
afford to pay my bills. Now my
Get a job, dude.
kids don't have food because once you start working, they will start cutting your benefits. And the issue with the system is they don't teach people how to survive without the benefits. The system is designed to keep people on these benefits and
They don't teach people how to survive without them? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, one of the things that most of our parents said is that go get a job because we're not going to be around forever. But then again, was your mom on social services? Was she on Section 8? Did she basically train you to become a fucking absolute fucking degenerate leech upon our society? Did you have a dad in the house? Probably not. Damn, was that profiling? I have no clue. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, you probably have a dad-shaped hole in your fucking heart, and that's probably why you're on this, like, shit right now. But anyway.
depending on the government. What we need is a revamp of the system where we focus on job readiness, where we focus on teaching people budgeting. We focus on teaching people how to spend their money, how to live, how to thrive. Right now, all we're doing is creating a generational poverty cycle. And I know a lot of y'all are going to get mad and going to get triggered and not listen to what I'm saying. But if you were in a position where you're a single mother with children, right now you don't have to worry about where your kids are going to live. You don't have to worry about where your kids are going to eat. Would you risk that for the sake of saying you're employed?
Yes. Because I'm not a freeloading Section 8 leech.
Right. Shit, I work fucking 40 hours a week, metal fabricator, you know? It's all about having a trade, you know? Fuck going to college and all that other dumb shit. I mean, I already went 6 years to college, but not for anything I'm doing right now. Yeah, learned that the hard way, but you know what? At least I'm not in fucking debt for college. But yeah, no, you just have to actually do things, you know? You have to understand you're an adult, you have to go to fucking work. Look, man, it sucks. I mean, it'd be great if we, didn't have to work, but the thing is, we do. We have things in society that need to be upheld, infrastructure needs to be upheld, products that need to be fucking made, someone's got to fucking make them. But right now, you being at home, or I guess homeless, you're not doing anything for society. In fact, you are a net negative to society. Keep your legs closed next time. Get a job. Everything will be much better for you. But you can't unhave children, so it is what it is.
It's just the irony, the irony is that these women, and the majority of them are women, so that's why I say these women. The majority of these women, it is a generational cycle. She hit the nail on the head with that, but then she's basically like, well, I can't get off of it. I'm just going to be Section 8 Betty my whole life. Poor me. Dude, go get a freaking job.
Yep.
I don't feel bad for these people. Like I'm supposed to have sympathy for you because you get free food and free housing. Well, what am I supposed to do if I don't have Section 8? What should I do? I'm a single mom.
Her choice.
Why'd you crack your legs for a dude that you weren't married to?
Yup.
Make it make sense, Chad. Make it make sense.
Won't they do?
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.
Yeah. Don't be a cum dumpster. You won't have to worry about that problem. Yeah. Yeah, big facts.